Happening to everybody? Once again, I am the bald kid Nostalgik, and this is SlickBlast RapCast. We have a special guest, and more special is this is the first episode with an actual guest, an MC, a legend MC. It's been a long time. We've been doing a lot of panel episodes on Tuesday, which have been great. Top 25 of 2025, and of course, other great topics. But this is the special one for me personally as a fan, and like a big fan as well. Uh, Me being an MC, this is one of the cats. This is one of the dudes that inspired me as far as influence, and he goes by Rob O of the legendary I, Pete Rock, all that great stuff. Sending a request, and looks like he got it. So without further ado, we're gonna get it going, and we'll have him on in a couple of seconds. And then we have a gentleman, his homeboy named Steve as well, that's a part of the group. And yeah. What's going on, brother?
Oh, what up? Let me clean my screen, man. Make
Take
sure
your time. Yeah, take your time, get comfortable, and I appreciate your patience, bro. Thank you again.
No problem, bro. This is my man Steve.
What's up?
At his house.
That's dope.
Yeah.
All right. Steve.
Yeah.
Steve, what up, man? How you doing,
Yo.
bro?
Playing it back. How you doing? How's everything?
Everything's good, man. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you as well.
Ill DJ, ill producer. We're working together on a separate project that will be coming out probably next year or later on this year. But
very dope.
yep.
Love to
You're
hear
in
it, man.
Chicago?
Yeah, I'm in Chicago, man.
I'm gonna hit you up for some digging spots soon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude. Anytime, man. Just let me know.
That used to be my place out there. All the time I was out there.
Okay.
Now I just do mail order from Dusty Grooves.
Okay. All right. Dusty Groove. Yeah. That's a legendary spot, man.
Yeah, they always got stuff there.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, man, welcome to the show, fellas. And Rob, man, again, I want to thank you for taking the time to be on.
Thank you for having me.
And it's crazy, man, how life works, man. It's crazy how, people will say manifesting. Some people will say, fate. But it's crazy, man. I mean, 94 is when I first saw the video of Faking Jacks, as many of us did, right? And I was hooked on that song, man. And it changed. It was a big influence on hip hop culture and just the group itself, man. I think just the authenticity of and there was literally no faking Jacks, and I think that's what made it authentic. So I want to give you your flowers, man. I want to give you your flowers and the group for the contribution, man, and just influencing a lot of us. So I appreciate you.
No, well, thank you for that, and we appreciate that. We appreciate that acknowledgement. That's awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. But no, man. So I want to go back in time, of course. And so how did it come? How did everything come into fruition as far as Pete Rock linking up with you guys? I bet, because I know that your family with Pete Rock is, or I want to make sure. I don't know if that's accurate, but
It's accurate, but not accurate. So I'm not related by blood to Pete, but we basically grew up in the same area. But me and his younger brother, Grap Luva, my partner, one of the partners in the group. That's who we're like brothers. So in that regard, yes, we are family. But I met Grap. Me and Grap grew up together in Mount Vernon, along with another brother, I love Rza, who's also in the group. But my introduction to Pete came through meeting his brother Grap, and Grap basically literally taking me to the basement, and that's how I met Pete.
That's very dope, man. Yeah, Grap Luva, another dope MC.
Yeah, no, awesome dude. Shout out to Grap Luva.
Yes, shout out to Grap Luva, absolutely. Yeah, man. So like I said, I'm hyped, man, for this because everything, it's kind of tripped out. Like I saw that you had a recent single, was very dope, and the name of the single is called Rocket Science.
Rocket Science, yes, that's something new we just dropped out. Shout out to my man Lex of the legendary K-Lex. They're out of Paris, France. He did the production on that. Shout out to my man Takumi out of Japan. Rockwell Records that supported it. But yeah, that's something new that we just put out. Just something that we had, we had an idea we wanted to put it out and just show still our love for hip hop and the fact that we represent a type of hip hop or brand where we're building community, and that's what it's about.
Absolutely, yeah. So I definitely want to I would definitely want to cop that to support. I want to cop a physical copy if there's any available. But
Yeah, I think we were blessed, luckily, and then thank you to big shout out to Cool Bob Love, Bobito.
yes,
He showed us tremendous love at one of his events. Shout out to that event. And we're out, so we're trying to see about a reprint or maybe a reissue. But right now it's going to be a little tricky to get that. But we do have we're excited about the fact that we do have new material coming out.
very dope.
Yeah, so we'll have
That's
more stuff.
exciting. Yeah, so you basically answered one of my questions I was going to ask you later on. So there you go. That's out of the way.
Sure. That's,
I love it. And then, of course, later on, man, or we'll at some point, we'll get into some mix and match. We'll have some fun with that because,
yes, okay.
yeah, that's going to be fun, man. I already got some of my picks locked in, and, some can happen in real life. And, of course, celebrating some of the fallen hip hop legends that are no longer with us in the physical, but just to imagine that aspect, right? And kind of paint a picture. So very, very dope, man. So as far as you, man, like, yeah, like I said, man, just me being an MC, man, myself, I got guys like you, Common, Black Thought, specific guys, man, just studying the craft and studying you guys. It's always been an inspiration. So again, man, it's a blessing to have grown up in that golden era and witness it live. The VHS cassette era, I like to call it the VHS era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there was no social media. Everything was a little more organic back then. It was not maybe technology wise, no, but I think it was a great time, man.
Yeah, no, it was definitely different time, interesting time.
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt. And like I said, that Rhyme Pro. So that Rhyme Pro project, I was listening on YouTube to that. Those are specific joints because. So was that was not your official solo, or was that a bunch of songs compiled to kind of like an EP, or was that like an actual album, the Rhyme Pro?
No, that was we've never had the pleasure or the opportunity to release an official album. We're looking forward to that possibly this year. We're talking to Pete now about some things. But no, that was just a compilation of just a lot of really demos that had been done, things that maybe had not made the cut, almost like a lost tapes type deal.
Gotcha.
Yeah, things that hadn't made the cut or things that we were working on, ideas that may have not even been fully fleshed out. But in the environment that we were in at the time, and then also just musically, the space that the world was in or that music was in, things got out or things were able to get out or things weren't able to get out. So, but no, that was not a formal release to answer your question. Yeah, so we're excited about the fact that we are formally, we're looking to release the I album formally, and then also to release Rob O Bobby Cypher project EP, and then also a Rob O Rhyme Pro updated project as well. We got a lot of support for that. And so, like, that's why me and Steve are up here now. He's digging through stuff. We're putting that together. That's going to be me and his project. And then we have other projects as well. So we're excited about, and I think that's the key word or the key component that we are formally releasing it. We didn't have the opportunity with the album to really do any shows, video, and not that in a way, though, it ended up being a blessing because what it did show to me was that the music stood on its own without any of the glitz or glamour or hype that comes with a lot of these things.
Yes.
Budget, we had none. We had nothing. So the music stood for itself. The album stood for itself, and for that reason, I'm excited, and that's why we're here now, 30 years later. I believe still able to do what we do.
It's a blessing, man. Again, and it's yeah, because I remember purchasing Steve, one of the joints, one of the record stores called Gramophone. Steve, you remember Gramophone?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gramophone is like kind of like an underground hip hop McDonald's, if you will. It was
Yes.
as soon as you mention that spot, people know, the true heads know. And this is going back, man. Again, wow, the I CD, it's crazy. The one I purchased, it says import. Yeah, interesting, right? It says import, but I'm like, yeah, it was like $26. I'm like, how old was I? In my 20s, but I'm like, I'm gonna cop this. I need to because there was literally like a couple of copies left. So Yeah. So once the dude rung it up, he's like, "Oh, not too many people know about these dudes." I'm like, "Dude, I mean,
Mm.
they've been dope like that, you know?" Yeah.
That's amazing. I know we went. I was just in Japan earlier this last year, and I saw a couple of copies. I don't even have copies of the album, which is crazy. But I saw copies of it out there that with some pretty interesting prices. And but again, with all that said, being able to say that the music was able to stand the test of time, survive all the ups and downs of the music business, and it's still relevant to people. To me, that's more important than a platinum plaque or any of the you know the trappings or the symbols of being honored. To me,
Right.
that's and
Of
I respect my fans and I respect the community that stuck with us through all this because you had nothing to hold. We gave you nothing except the music, and so we appreciate that.
Absolutely, man. And like you said, it's honest and genuine. And of course, the following, man, is it's genuine fans. You know, like
Yes,
it's strictly real boom bap, and it's the way it
yes,
should be for everybody. Uh,
yes.
Speaking of Japan, though, man, that's
Mm.
been a theme of mine to visit Japan. I mean, how the scene over there, as far as hip hop goes, and what
Um,
was it like being over there and just immersing yourself in that environment?
it was unbelievable. My first time there was a tremendous experience. Shout out to Shibuya where I stayed out there. They held me down, took great care of me. Shout out again to Takumi and his family. They held me down while I was out
Much
there.
love to them.
But I had a shout out to DJ Moral and his family. They also held me down. But yeah, it was a tremendous experience. We got to the fans out there are amazing, and they're really into it. They love hip hop. They love boom bap. They love 45. They love jazz. And they're authentic. I mean, they will party and they're serious about it. So I respect that. I respect their passion, and I was motivated by that to do what we did out there. So I'm looking forward to going back possibly in June of this year, another opportunity. But tremendous fans out there, tremendous support, and they love hip hop, man. They love hip hop just like we do.
Absolutely, man. I love that. I love that. I'm supposed to be going in November, God willing, with
Oh, nice,
yeah, with a homeboy of mine and his wife. So let's see
nice.
how that goes. But so yeah, man, it's crazy. Um,
Bring money. I'll hit you up. I'll give you some spots to go to.
oh hell yeah,
And no, it's some digging spots out there
Some
too,
digging
bro.
hell
spots.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't even have time, but dudes were pointing them out to me. I was like, wow. And then they had, which I couldn't believe, Tower Records out there, uh,
Whew.
8-story, tall Tower Records. So
Oh my God, bro.
that blew my mind. That blew my mind.
That's like being a kid in a candy store. As soon as you
Yeah,
mentioned Tower Records, and then you
that,
said like 7 or 8 floors or whatever
yeah.
it is, right? It's
Like how
just
you could be in Manhattan.
yeah.
Yeah, yep, same thing. Crazy,
I
crazy.
love it, bro. That's super dope.
Yeah.
I wanted to honor a homeboy's question. A fellow hip hop brother of mine, Emeka, and
Hmm.
a big fan of you guys as well. And I wanted to honor his question. So he was wondering what was uh, what was the whole deal behind Elektra Records and Center of Attention? What was the what caused the result of that? Because I know you guys were supposed to be with Elektra, right? Or it was supposed to move forward, but something happened there, like a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The business part of it, and I'll take some. There's two sides to stories, right? I'll take some blame of the group. I'll take that since I'm talking. Our business, we didn't handle our business. We were artists, and we were artist minded, and we
Uh-oh. Audio.
problem was that Electra, I don't believe. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you
Business
good.
was, yeah, business was one issue. The other issue was that Electra, in my opinion, was not positioned to handle the type of music that we were making, and I think that became evident very early on in our sojourn with them, our journey with them. And actually now in retrospect, I'm glad that we did part ways when we did because I don't know that I would have wanted them to handle our stuff anyway.
Okay,
Puba,
good.
who we were signed to, through his production deal, I think that he had a clue, but he needed the assistance of that label, which had no clue, and then so that kind of created that separation.
Okay, that's well. Thank you for the clarity. Well, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, GQ. Much love to everybody that's rocking with us this evening. Like I said,
Shout out to everybody on the live with me. We love it. Thank you. And whatever questions you have, I'm gonna try my best to answer them. But we love hip hop here, and this is what we're gonna do until we can't do it anymore. Shout out to Yoshi. Yes, brother.
Yoshi, much love, Yoshi. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
GQ, the
yeah.
teacher. What's going on, brother?
Hey man, that's my brother.
Yeah, man. A lot of true heads on here. But yeah, man. A lot of people were hyped when close friends of mine are just people that I rock with on a consistent basis. They're like, man, dude, that's crazy. You got Rob O, and I'm like, hey, man, listen. I'm not Drink Champs. I'm not these other specific podcasts that already have that easy access. So everything through me, man, is organic, and I've reached out to everybody on my own. I'm just a fan first, So
I think that's important, though, bro. I'm a fan first. Steve.
yeah, man. I mean, and the thing is, my thing is, I want to celebrate all the dope underground legends that deserve the recognition, because all of you guys are doper than these mainstream guys that get more. You get what I'm saying, like more accolades or whatever it is. And my whole thing is that's where I feel like my podcast is. I separate myself from other podcasts because I'm not just looking for the hottest thing in the stove right now. I'm looking for the heads that started from the beginning and are not celebrated as they should be. And this platform specifically is basically like I'll say underground boom bap Drink Champs without me cutting people off and getting all obnoxious drunk. And I'm not even dissing Nori and the other
No,
cats.
shout out to Nori. Shout out to
Nori. Shout out,
We love
absolutely,
what they do.
absolutely, yeah,
Absolutely.
They have a lane. They have a lane. Everybody has a lane.
Yeah, I think
exactly.
and we're tapping into that. We understand that, or I call it our community, right? There, people
Yep.
that are into what we do, and there are people that look, this is not their cup of tea. I respect that, and I hopefully they respect what we do. We're artists first, but we care about our people, we care about our community, and we want to make sure that they have the best opportunity to succeed out here. And we understand that there's a way to do it, and there's a way not to do it. So that's what we're saying. Yeah.
For sure, yeah. So much love to them. But I guess what I'm saying is I'm trying to get all the underground legends and celebrate you guys, because you guys deserve it. You deserve the recognition, and it's a blessing to have the platform to be able to talk about that. So
Appreciate it.
Speaking of underground legends, shout out to Breeze Brown and the Juggernauts.
yes,
Just talking to them. Yeah, we're probably looking to do some work with them as well. Big, those are fans of we're fans of them, and vice versa. And we've been talking about collaborating because we're both at our 30th mark too. So shout out to Juggernauts, shout out to Queen Heroin,
yes,
and the whole crew out there. Much love, much respect.
that's dope. You guys are gonna collab. That's very dope. Yeah, legendary as well.
Yep.
On Electra at the same time, I believe.
Yep.
Yes, it was around the same time. That's crazy.
Yeah. Shout out to Beat Our Baby Paw too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was listening to that album maybe a couple weeks ago, because I've been on a Pete Rock kick lately. You know how sometimes your moods, right? It depends on your moods. But
probably one of the best people. No slight to CL Smooth, but probably one of the best voices on a Pete Rock beat, in my opinion. Outside of the artists that he worked with, but in terms of a person that organic from Mount Vernon, probably one of the best people on a Pete Rock beat. Shout out to D Baby Paul, Illmatic MC.
Man, yeah, much love. Does he have an Instagram account? Because I don't think he does.
I was just talking to D about 3 weeks ago. We talked about getting together when we were going to do our show back in January. He's doing some other things. He's busy, but he's still around. Okay. I'm letting him do what he does, and we both. I'm prayerful that we can collaborate on one of the projects that I'm working on. I'm hoping for at least that, and so I know he's around, and I have his. We're talking.
And shout out to Mechalicious, another I affiliate.
Exactly, Mechalicious the Dawn. Shout out.
He also had some joints with Pete that were crazy.
Bangers.
Hope the world don't. The original Strange Fruit.
Mm.
Damn.
Yeah.
You said the original Strange Fruit. Oh my
Yeah.
God. I can't. I can't.
Which
We
I'm,
were
which
just
I'm
talking about
still
that.
trying to get on vinyl. Apparently, it's out there in Japan. So
Woo.
if you
Wow.
see it,
Damn.
I'm
Hey,
sure
bro.
Matt has it. I'm sure he has a tape somewhere.
yeah,
But
yeah, the tape. I
the
have
tape.
the
Oh, you need
tape.
the vinyl.
I have the
You
tape.
need
I
the
have the
vinyl.
dat too, but I want that vinyl.
Yeah, yeah.
You
No.
got to get that vinyl. Hey, bro. I'm gonna be like, yo, Steve, I found it.
I'll be on the
yo,
copy.
yo, he'll come out there.
Yeah,
Like
I'm a
right
digger.
now.
I'm a digger.
He'll
I
leave tonight.
believe it.
He'll have a suitcase packed. Gone. For
I
real.
love it, man. I love that. That's amazing. And how did you and well, yeah, how did you and Steve link up, man? Of course, it was organic, but how did you guys link up? In the same neighborhood, or how did that work out? You
Oh,
guys?
well, Steve is from New Row. I'm from Mount Vernon at the time. We had a mutual friend, Marco, who was also in the group. Jolo, he's in the group. So I met
Oh yeah,
Steve.
Marco. Yeah.
Yeah, I met Steve through Jolo. They all worked at the sneaker store in New Row. Famous. What was the name of the store?
Yeah, it was Royale
Royale,
Sporting
yeah.
Goods, and then it became Sports Stuff.
Sports
Okay.
stuff.
So
I remember.
Grap,
And Grap, yep.
Grap and Marco worked there.
Okay.
At the time, I was the buyer there.
Yeah, he was right.
I was a manager, and then I became a buyer, and then it was a legendary. We also had a location at the Albee Square Mall.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it was a legendary sneaker chain.
Damn.
So
That's pretty dope.
yeah, there was some history there. There was definitely some history there. And then Marco now has a successful vegan restaurant called Jolo's.
Oh. Okay. What's the
Yeah,
name of it again? I want to jot that down. What is
it's
it?
called
Jolo.
Jolo's.
Okay. How do you
Jolo.
say J-O?
L-O.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jollo.
Food is amazing. We just had a big party there, anniversary party. It's
Very
definitely
dope.
part of the Nerd Shell community.
Much love to Jolo in New York, vegan
Yeah.
spot. Please check that out, man.
Yes.
Very
Shout out to
interesting.
Jolo. But so yeah, so we met through Marco. Then I was going through I had lost my parents really young.
Condolences.
Yeah,
Condolences.
basically homeless. And Steve and his wife were, I love them forever, held me down. So I lived with them for almost a year.
Wow.
As we were working on the album, we actually did some of the album literally in their basement, not at this house, but a house in New Row. But during that time, it was a tricky time for me, personally. But like I said, Steve held me down, so this is my dude forever. But and then like I said, we worked on the album, Faking Jack's Life I Live. I think literally we did in the basement. Common did some records in there.
The Bitchin' You,
Bitchin' You,
we
we did there.
Get out of here.
Tariq was there.
House, yeah.
It was a vibe. It was a vibe for a little while, but that was like the beginning of what would be the album. Literally, again, right in his basement. So this guy, we go back.
Hey, thank you. Hey, God bless you, Steve, man, for having a great heart and being a true friend, man. That's amazing, bro.
Yep.
Respect,
Thank you. Appreciate
That's
it.
awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, man. So and Heavy D, of course, man. Heavy D. What was your relationship with Heavy D and you, all of you guys, like, because he just seemed like I consider him like a hip hop teddy bear from what I saw from a fan's perspective, and he just seemed like a really cool dude, like a naturally good guy,
Somebody asked me literally today, and I'm so excited that you brought him up. Somebody asked me, and rest in peace to Heavy D. Shout out to Mr. Myers, to Flo,
Yes.
and the whole family. But somebody asked me today, what do you think of it? One word to describe Hev, and my word was fun. And
Yeah.
that's what he brought, fun to music and to life, and he made being in the music business. And I think maybe it kind of messed us up because I thought he made it seem like the music business was the greatest thing on earth because of the way he moved. He always was loved what he did. He was passionate about what he did. He cared about what he did. He cared about people. And so that's always my memory I have. I love him to death. And he gave me the opportunity to be in the music business. So that my first entree into the music business was through Hev and his affiliation with Howie T and different people. We just played some music that I'd done with him. But that was my first opportunity. So we love Hev forever. Shout out to Heavy D.
And I have to bring this up because a friend of mine that's in Texas, he goes by Thug Emporium. He basically does lowrider for Lowrider magazine. He does lowrider collectible like custom toys for lowriders that
Okay.
my model skill.
Mm-hmm.
Him and I linked up and we did a toy collab for Kool Keith. He gave us the blessing to make it because so basically we do action figures for hip hop legends.
I love it.
And I wanna we did a Heavy D the toy. I gotta send it to you guys.
Please, man.
For you guys. So we did a Heavy D the toy.
Right.
And I've been reaching out to Heavy D's daughter because I want to send one to. We want to
Wow.
send to her. I have her IG, but she hasn't. She's busy. She hasn't responded. But
responded.
Yeah.
I know I'm in contact with his brother. I
Okay.
don't know the family dynamic at at that level, but I speak to Floyd and Robin pretty regularly. And maybe they would be interested in that. But again, there is no music out of Mount Vernon, and I'd even say Westchester County without Heavy D, without Eddie F, and then that's where you get your Pete Rocks, and then your subsequent your Iron Eyes and all these other people. But Heavy D was the and Eddie F were the that was a linchpin for us.
Very dope. And I would definitely we would like to send you guys when the moment is right and the creative process because it takes time to make those toys. But love to send you guys some Heavy D action figures as well, man. It came out really nice.
Kool Keith though. Kool Keith is family.
Kool Keith, man.
Is my man.
That's really cool.
I got my dream was to DJ for Ultramagnetic a couple of months ago. It was just crazy.
And you did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Wow.
One of my favorite. That's really one of my favorite groups. Probably my favorite group.
Mm-hmm.
Ultra Mag. That's very dope, man. Congrats on that, man. And that's awesome.
Thank you.
Very dope.
Shout out to Kool Keith and Said G.
Yes, Kool Keith, the man with 72 aliases, and he's still doper than most 25-year-olds at the age of 60 something. God bless him.
And 2 million scarves.
He does. Let me say this: I got the opportunity to perform with him. The guy they sound like the record.
Yeah,
does not miss a beat.
Still doing it. Still
doing it
for real. Like
that's crazy.
Don't hate. The dude is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And then Grap had brought his SP1200 and was playing some beats, and Keith just started rhyming on the beats that Grap had played, which was just crazy. You don't see that type of love of hip hop where somebody stays after they perform and just freestyled off of like raw SP1200 beats. Crazy.
I love that. We're gonna honor some questions. Mojo, I'm gonna honor one of your 2 questions, bro, so that way other people get a chance. All right, so there's a hip hop duel. We did a toy for them as well. Double K of People Under the Stairs, a West Coast legendary duo.
Yep,
I consider them like a West Coast Tribe Called Quest as far as influence.
Yes, no, they're incredible. We did a show with them, myself and Grap. I saw them perform at a show. Their energy level and their endurance, their passion, unmatched, man. They're nice.
That is dope. That you guys that's cool that you guys performed in the same venue. That's really cool.
Yeah, they had done a show here, I think out in Brooklyn. Grap hosted it, and they tore it up.
Very dope. So my homie Mojo, an MC as well, he said, what do you think of People Under the Stairs using the same beat for Acid Raindrops? I had it first. What's the name of that song? Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, Acid Raindrops pretty much used the one that I used first.
Listen.
Was it the O'Donnell, the guitar like a Lady Lay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
No. That's what hip hop is. And before I used it, who was that? A bunch of people. We took it. We took it from other people. So that's what the music is about. It's about interpolation, and it's about taking old, new, and making it new. Which makes it old again and then new. It's a cycle. It's an orbit. So I encourage that. We give credit where it's always due. Where we use something. But I think it's part. It moves the culture forward, and I meaning that the creativity forward. Let's take it to the next level. Let's use it better. Let's do it better.
Yes.
Everybody hears something different.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember that Tom Scott album floating around. I think everybody had a copy of it that ended up became
Reminisce.
Troy. That became Reminisce.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's definitely like that album was floating around and people had used it, but you know, Pete had heard something different that nobody else heard. So, you know, everybody has their own way of listening to it and then taking different parts of it.
Exactly.
So
Absolutely.
shout out to them for definitely rocking it.
Absolutely. Shout out to people on the stairs.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. I love that. It's almost like a cover band covering a song, a group that already made a song, but listening to cover bands, there's different versions, variations. So
Right.
it comes in the same sentiment as in hip hop, like you said. There's going to be six people sampling the same thing, but there's different versions of it, which is kind of cool. It's
Yeah.
like food, right? It's like food.
You're gonna hear it differently.
Absolutely. Yeah. Again, my man Steve, my man Rob O, hanging out on SlickBlast RapCast. We're gonna have some fun, man.
Shout out to SlickBlast Podcast, and thank you for having us, man. This is good stuff.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you guys being on. So personally, and I'll ask Steve as well. Let me ask you first, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say is your favorite song on the I project for you personally?
I like what he said. Not to cut you. I'm sorry. It's how you hook it up in the rhyme style. True. That's what it is. Yeah. Shout out to Eddie O 78. But yeah, my favorite song on the album.
Yeah.
Favorite song on the album is "Think Twice" as a group record or record with more than one person. I love props. I like props. I wasn't always crazy about it, but "Think Twice," "The Life I Live." I took pride in that record. That was Minnie Riperton and Rotary Connection, and I always thought that shit was dope. Pete, the way Pete hooked it up, the whole sample, and shout out to Tribe Called Quest because they had used pieces of it for Bonita Applebum. So those two are probably my standouts. And like I said, props was cool. Center of Attention was ill. Center of Attention was ill. Yeah, so those are probably my favorite.
Okay.
Lyrically, I feel we probably could have come better on some of those records, but that's what this new project is all about. Just kind of setting the record straight around things that we weren't happy with.
Definitely, and it's cool because, like I say, man, like many people say, 1990 now. It's amazing. Like guys that are our age, and that's not even knock. Guys that are we're aging gracefully, but we grew up in that era naturally, right? And before this streaming situation, is so cool that after 30 years, man, I is still being celebrated, and all across the world, not just in the U.S., man. Like you guys mentioned, Japan.
Yeah,
that's amazing, man. I mean, sonically, I think that's special. That's special.
We're blessed and we're thankful for that opportunity. We're thankful too because again we were able to, something I never would have thought was that the music was able to stand on its own and it stood on its own. So I take pride in that. I'm thankful in that. I'm always the type of person that I feel like we want to always do our best. We want to put our best foot forward. But given what took place at that time and where we are today, I'm thankful, very thankful for where we are. And shout out to the community again that stuck with us, that supported it, and that helped sent it down a generation because these are not the people that we started out with. I'm seeing fans that I know were not alive when we recorded it, or that were little when we recorded it, and to see their excitement about it lets me know that we did something right. We didn't get everything right, obviously, but we did something right, and I'll take that.
Yeah, absolutely. Your verse though, man, it stood in my head. I was 14, man. I think 14.
Wow.
You never succeed to progress.
Yes.
Search these two material objects.
Yeah.
You go to extremes in the process to use others when it's you showing your true colors. I was like, damn. That was like, damn. It was one of those moments like goosebumps.
Oh man.
Yeah, bro. So and again, the delivery, the cadence, and just the transparency of it, where it wasn't braggadocious. It was you sending a message to the dudes that gotta stop faking jacks, and you're letting them know like, yo, man, I'm authentic with it, man. So that was a moment for me. 94 when I first saw the video on BET Rap City. I saw it.
Oh
yeah. Shout out to BET at that moment, at that time, and then Yo MTV Raps also played Faking Jacks late night.
I know that Video Music Box. Shout out to Ralph McDaniels.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
supported us big time early on. But to your point, I would say that as I say those lyrics, I'm also saying that to myself because we're all human and we have the potential for greatness and also for very bad things. So as I speak these words, the first person that they're spoken to is to myself to be a reminder to say, yo, you know, try to do more right than wrong.
Absolutely. And
Word up.
more importantly though, man, positive. Like it was all positive and feel good because as we know, as you guys, there's different pockets in hip hop. There's different categories, different genres.
Yeah.
And, you know, again, everybody has a preference, but for me, feel good hip hop like I, Pete Rock is still smooth and feel good, where it's like it's gonna hit your soul. And like there's a lot of rap abrasive style. There's a lot of abrasive rap out there where it's like it doesn't resonate with me because if you're talking about cooking coke in the kitchen at the age of 46, it's like no, dude, like no, it's not. And it
Well,
seems to be a trend. It seems to be the cool thing to do, right? Because, but it's
I
like nah,
hope, yeah, we hope that's not, a trend that's going to become normal or that it becomes normal. And to that point, if that is what you aspire to do,
right?
what we want to do as I, as Rob O, as Bobby Cypher, is give the culture, give the community another option. And that's what this ends up really being. It's a menu, right? You go to a restaurant, you're not eating everything on the menu, and you're not necessarily eating the same thing. But you want to be presented with some options, and we want to present those options. And then we hope that the option you pick, if it is I, if it is Rob O, if it is Bobby Cypher, you come back to it because we've given you something that's nourishing, that's full of life and full of something that's going to grow you and generate more life. And we found that those are the type of interactions that grow our community and that work well for us. So if you're part of that, then come along. If you're not, and there's other things that then that's why the world is so big
Yeah,
to allow for those options. So we appreciate all humanity, and
yeah.
we speak to all humanity, and we try to speak universally.
I love that, man. And you said the key word, man. You said nourishing, and I love that, bro. You said nourishing, and
Yes,
we need more nourishment and positive in hip hop. Definitely.
thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, man. So are you ready for some mix and match? You guys ready for some mix and match? Steve, you can also participate.
Yeah.
All right.
I had something written down, but then I'm gonna just see. I'm gonna see what you come up with too. But I
All
definitely
right.
told Steve about it.
Okay, cool, cool. All right, so we'll take turns. I'm gonna we could do 3 picks each. You
Okay.
could do it off the dome, or you could just kind of cook as you go. Um, all right. So my first pick, I did Heavy D
Mm-hmm.
and you, Robbo,
Mm.
a full project
Yes,
produced by Pete Rock.
that's crazy. When you say that blew my mind. I never, as much as I love Have, I never thought about it. But now that you said it, I would love to do some shit like that with Pete. And Pete has made some bangers for Have too. He
Yes.
he made Girls They Love Me. With
Oof.
stop the damn needle on with the that's how you made the beat.
Mm.
Got me waiting. Yo, Peter is a dope ass producer. So I know him and Have would make some classic shit. I would love to be a part of that. So I like that. That's dope.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, and I got a title for the project. I'm calling it Rock Rock On. Rock Rock
Mm,
On.
okay.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, man. So that's that's my first pick on Mix and Match. Heavy D and Robbo, a full album produced by Pete Rock, and it could be any era of Pete Rock because you can't go wrong with Pete Rock. Period. It doesn't matter which era. It could be in the year 3000, and Pete Rock is still cooking.
He's a talented dude, man. I've seen it firsthand. The guy
Yeah,
makes stuff right there. Made reminisce right in front of us. It was
I
amazing.
I love that. I love that. Well, all right. Well, Rob, welcome to Mix and Match. Steve, welcome to Mix and Match.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And let's see what you got, Rob, cooking
Yeah.
or you
Well,
got cooked already. Yeah.
this is gonna be very obvious, and it's me. I'm putting myself in this, but
Okay.
myself,
Okay.
Kool Keith
Woof.
with a mix, DJ Premier production, and then Grap Luva production. So like a half and half, maybe an A and a B with their production.
Oh my
Preemo
God.
and other
Whew.
Rob O, Kool Keith on some. Bob, well, actually, it wouldn't even be Robbo. I'd have to be Bobby Cypher for this because I'm gonna be spaced out,
Yeah,
totally on another planet with this one.
I like that. I like that. Oof. That's goosebumps right there, man.
And shout out to DJ Premier too.
Yeah,
Ill.
shout out to Premier.
Yo, that dude,
Yeah.
the group home beat,
Oof.
probably one of the best beats ever.
It is.
That's my mix and match. My mix and match is Nas over the entire group home album.
Ooh, ooh,
Ooh.
that's crazy.
Oh my God.
That's
Damn.
Yeah,
dream collabos.
that's ill.
No,
That's
no
dope.
disrespect to Group Home. Group Home
No,
did their thing on that album,
the
but the
production.
beats on that,
Yeah.
oh man, the
Yeah.
whole album.
Shout out to Group Home too. Love them.
Shout out to Group Home. And
Yeah,
you said
there's no I and I without Group Home. We studied them, we looked at them, and that first single, that Living Proof album was a mainstay at the crib. So
yeah.
Guru, shout out to Premier, and shout out to the Group Home.
And whoever's handling the merch for Group Home, I need that hoodie.
Ooh,
I
yes.
need that Group Home hoodie. We
Yeah.
all put that on.
That's dope. Yeah, that's a nice hoodie actually. Very nice hoodie.
Excellent quality.
Yes. I had the pleasure of interviewing Little Dap maybe about 3 years ago.
Shout out to Dap.
Shout out to Dap. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Great picks, fellas, on the first one. I love that in the first round of mix and match. Okay, I'm gonna go with my second pick.
Okay.
And if I run, it's funny. Great minds think alike. Great minds think alike because you guys mentioned Preemo. My next pick. This project is produced by Preemo.
Okay.
So it's gonna be Rob O and Redman. Full project.
Oh shit. Yo, Red is ill, bro. And that dude is spit right now. I've seen something recent
Dude.
he did. That dude is lethal.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah.
He's bungee jumping and still killing it.
Yeah, no, Red is I don't know if Red Red is illmatic. I'd have to because I'm more of a writer. Red he's an ill dude, man. Shout out to Red, man. Shout out to EPMD, Eric Sermon.
Yes.
The whole hit squad, man. Them dudes is awesome. They're awesome too. I like that collabo.
Thank you, man. Yes.
Who do the production?
Production is Preemo, fully produced by
Yeah.
Preemo.
Oh no, okay. Hell yeah. Oh hell yeah.
So it was a great minds think alike moment when you guys mentioned Preemo almost at the same time, and then I was like, oh damn, my next pick is Preemo. So that was cool.
No,
Very cool.
I love it.
All right. So go next. You got next, Rob.
My next one, this is another one. Me. You know, I love that camp, man. Shout out to the Guru. Me and the Guru.
Oof.
And then the Alchemist produce. Let the Alchemist rhyme over his shit. Alchemist, ill ass producer, man. Dude did not get his flowers for many years, but all the work he did with the Mob. Shout out to Mob Deep, to Havoc. Shout out to Bandana P, man. To Prodigy, man. One of the MCs that walked this earth. But the work that he did with them, unbelievable work. And now he's just, people just waking up to that. This dude's been doing this for 20 years, man.
Yep.
So shout out to the Alchemist, but I would like to work with him. Even the work he did with Freddie Gibbs, man. Shout out to Freddie Gibbs.
Oh yeah, shout out to Freddie Gibbs. Man, that's a really dope pick, man. You said Guru and you produced by the Alchemist.
Alchemist, yeah.
That's nasty.
Yeah, I'd like to hear that shit. Oof. Rest in peace to the Guru, Keith E.
Yes, rest in peace, man. To one of the greatest.
Yep.
That's a great pick, by the way. Great pick, man. Yep. Damn, Alchemist. Love that. All right, Stevie, what do you got, man? What do you got for yours?
I got probably one of my favorite MCs, Grand Puba.
Yeah.
Another favorite is Doom, MF Doom.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa. Oh man.
We could go back to the KMD Doom.
Yes.
And in terms of production, I'd probably have to say. Oh, and also, could I make it a trio? We'll throw Slick Rick in there.
Ooh.
And we'll go and put Madlib on the boards.
Yeah, Madlib is ill.
You said Grand Puba, MF Doom,
and Slick Rick.
And Slick. All right, hold on. That's like pandemonium. That's like caution tape around the neighborhood, though. You can't cross.
That's different.
No, they all. If you think about it, they all rhyme similar. I think the early KMD like Zevlov X was and Puba were a perfect combination. Matter of fact, Puba was in their video.
He was in their video.
Peach Fuzz video. He was
That
playing the
shit.
xylophone in their video.
Yes.
And there were some tracks. They did some tracks together.
Shout out to Grand Puba, man.
Yeah, shout out to Puba.
L. Derek X. Shout.
Damn. You guys are killing it with these picks, man. I love the collabs are crazy. It's a great pick, man. Slick Rick's recent EP from the Mass Appeal series. Amazing.
No,
it's really good. It's really good.
One of my top 5.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was stagnant for a while, and I think when he did that, when he jumped on that Outkast track, it just turbo boosted.
No, he was L.
Yeah, he was letting everybody know he was a hiatus, but he's still there. He's still the man.
He's that guy.
Yeah, he's that guy. Absolutely. Great picks, gentlemen. I'm getting hyped. Yeah, this part of the show gets me hyped when we do the mix and match because there's no limit, right? You know.
Mm-hmm.
Fire.
All right, let me go back to this is my last pick. Okay. Respectfully, because we're on IG, who's on the microphone? I'll say a bunch of brothers.
we were
just listening to that.
Just listen to that. It was like, yo,
that's crazy for real.
Yeah.
I love that. Hell yeah, I love that.
We were listening to that, and then there's a posse cut on Eddie F. Let's Get It On that has Puba and Tupac. Not a lot of people have heard that track.
Yeah, that was.
It's on the Untouchables album.
Puba and Tupac.
Yeah, it's called Let's Get It On. It's Hev, Tupac, and Puba, and I think there's some MCs after that, but we didn't finish the song.
Get out of here!
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy. You said Heavy D, Tupac, and Grand Puba?
Yep. Let's Get It On. It's on the Untouchables album.
Oh my God, that's nuts. That's nuts. Let's Get It On. Okay, that's crazy. You have an IG, Steve, or?
Yeah, Steve Brock, 1977.
Okay, I'll get it from Rob once the show's done.
Yeah. Okay. I think I friended you anyway.
Okay, word. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, we'll stay connected, man. Definitely. Yeah. Okay, so my last pick is a bunch of brothers, all the dudes that were in that song, including you, Rob. Make that a full album of all of you guys.
Yo, wow. That's Biggie, Guru, Busta Rhymes. That's a wow album. Wow. That's different. Yeah. Like, shout out to Jess West too. My man Jess. I just was talking to him not too long ago. He made the beat.
Yeah. Third Eye, right?
Third
He's
Eye.
also in that. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that was his group. Yep.
Damn, bro. That's so production wise, we'll leave Pete in there because he, you know, of course. And I'm gonna say RZA.
Different. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, the reason why I say RZA, but I'm talking about my basement flooded RZA, not the current
pre-flood RZA.
Pre-flood RZA.
Pre-flood
RZA, and it's just like gritty, dirty, dusty, and you guys are just killing it over his beats and having fun at the same time. But I think it'll be interesting, you know.
Okay.
Shout out to RZA with the Juice Crew album.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
That was refreshing. That came out of left field.
Yes, very refreshing. Very refreshing.
Love what we're seeing too in hip hop too right now too.
Yeah, interesting project. Shout out to Mass Appeal
Shout out to Mass Appeal, De La Soul. Rest in peace to True Goy.
Yes.
But yeah, a lot of really good music, and I think to what we were saying earlier, pushing the culture forward. This is how we do it, man. And the diversity. Look at the diversity on that album.
Yes.
I mean, on that label, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You to your point about putting these different ideas together. To me, that's a what if right there. That actually, you know, it happened. It happened. So I'm excited for what they're doing. Mass Appeal, Nas, and all the groups on that label. Very, very, very exciting stuff.
I love it, man. Yeah, so that's my final pick on Mix and Match. We're going to go back to you, Rob, and see what you got.
No, my final. This is a quick
final, yes.
This is me again. You know, I got to pick myself.
Of course.
Nostalgik. So my brother right here, me and you, over JDILLA. Rest in peace, Dilla. My favorite, yo. But for Dilla, I wouldn't even be back in the game. I love Dilla. His beats kept me afloat. So shout out to Dilla, the whole family. Love him forever. Hopefully, we get to see each other one day somewhere, just to say what an ill ass producer he is or was and is. So, but that's my third pick. Me, you over some ill ass Dilla beat.
Bro, that's
Yep.
an honor, bro. So thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Yep.
That's an honor for you to even mention me. So thank you.
Shout.
That's a blessing. And I would definitely call that Rob Nostalgik or something crazy like that.
I like it.
Yeah, man. But thank you for that pick. That's dope. And Dilla, yes, Dilla is most people, right? The Mount Rushmore. He has to be in that Mount Rushmore.
No way he's not. Yeah, no way he's not. And he learned it. Yeah, I mean, he admits it. He said he got some stuff from Pete, but that boy, God is with him, man. He makes some ill stuff. Yeah.
Whew. I love that, man. I love that. That's great pick too. Great pick.
Yep.
Steve, what do you got?
All right, I'm gonna go a little bit more R&B since
Okay.
If
Yeah.
let me do it. It would be D'Angelo, Raphael, D, Marvin Gaye. On the production, Dilla and No ID.
Damn, I forgot about No ID. No ID is ill.
Yes, Chicago. Yes.
Chicago.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
Dion.
No ID.
No ID. Shout out to Common.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
So you said, hold on, let me jot this down because I'm posting all of our picks. I'm gonna post it when the show's done.
Okay.
Okay, Raphael, Saadiq of D'Angelo, rest in peace.
And Marvin Gaye, rest in peace.
Oh my God, bro. I can't believe that trio. That's like dynamite. That's like, oh my God. That's insane, bro. That's insane. That's like Rocky
I would
Balboa.
even throw Eddie Kendricks in there, but they might not play well together.
Right.
So beats by Dilla and No ID, definitely.
Damn. Oh my God. Yeah, No ID is definitely very underappreciated. Not underappreciated. Well, yeah, underrated, underappreciated, almost the same vein. But I think that guy's very slept on.
Oh, that dude is ill.
Yeah.
Ill.
Same
Ill.
time, his single, the album came out the same time as I and I album. Doug Infinite and No ID.
Oh yeah.
The Black Album, I think it was called.
Okay.
I think it was. Yeah, it came out the same time. They were on Relativity with the beat and Common.
That's why I said that's an
Yes.
selection.
And it's funny that you mentioned No ID because I went to this record store called Reckless Records a couple of days ago with a homeboy of mine digging, and they have the used hip hop CDs, a lot of gems, and No ID was there in the bundle of CDs that were in the rack, and his debut, Accept Your Own or something.
Yeah, Accept Your Own. That was it. Yeah, that was Infinite.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he had that hit State to State. That was like the first track that he released.
Yeah, State to State, and I think the Real Weight was the first single.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been the first single.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly.
Whew, damn, these mix and match picks are insane, bro. Insane. I love it. I love it. I want to honor somebody's question. And again, I appreciate you guys' time, man, because I know Steve is digging, and you guys already got that cooking process where you're trying to cook it up. Somebody asked a question about, okay, Emeka, did you guys enjoy the Nas and Primo album, the Light Years album, which I thought was amazing? What do you? I want to know, Rob, and then Steve after. Rob, what did you think about the recent Primo?
Nas fan, Primo fan. That collabo was interesting to me. That's something I've been looking forward to. I've seen some teasers along the way. I like the project a lot. I had a couple records that kind of stood out to me, but overall, very excited about the project and always looking forward to more. I think there was some discussion of. I heard another interesting collabo. I think it was. I forget now who it was. It was either Nas and.
Is it what like the recent before Primo you're talking about?
No, right after now. Afterwards, I forgot who the other collabo was, but it sounded interesting. But yes, Nas and Primo on production or on work to collabos is always classic work.
I'm
Back.
glad you said that, Steve. I want to know your opinion because a lot of people were not satisfied for some weird reason.
No, I liked it. I liked it. I just, I think, I, as much as I love Nas, I think he's a great artist. I think certain producers really get him going. I mean, I like the stuff he did with Hit Boy, but
Yeah.
The person to me that got Nas back to being Nas with his tracks was Salam Remy.
Ooh, yes.
I was listening to Salam Remy said basically like he went into the studio a couple of times and told Nas, like, no, we're not doing that stool rap, because Nas can be real laid back and sit on the stool. He said, to kick that stool, put the stool away. Like, I need you to, to be the old Nas.
Yeah.
So I think certain producers will produce beats, and then there's certain producers that will mold the song and say, I need you to do this, pull something out of somebody. And I think that probably is difficult with somebody of Nas's stature. I'm sure him and Primo went with the same predisposed notion on how they were going to produce an album.
Right.
I would like to see Nas sort of challenged a little bit more. I'd like to see a producer challenge Nas.
I see what you're saying because Salam Remy, that's another guy that's a legend, and his beats are crazy.
Legend.
Yeah, no,
legend.
So L producer.
Ill producer, and the Cherry Wine joint with Amy Winehouse, that was amazing. Like just that Salam Remy, you know what I'm saying?
All the Amy Winehouse stuff with Salam Remy. Crazy.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
All still hits. Still hits.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a great comparison though when you mention Salam Remy, how he challenges him to level up even more. Very dope, very dope. Whew, my goodness, man. So again, man, it's good to see all of you guys just, man, being productive and still loving it, man. It's great to see all the legends, man, from the 80s and 90s still at the highest level right now. And in this current time that we're in, it's great to see. This is never going to happen again, by the way. I mean, meaning we're living in a special time where this boom bap that we grew up on, right, in the 90s, it's almost like all over again. Where it's, you know what I'm saying?
No, understood.
Well, this is the first generation of hip hop aging. I think we're all part of it. It was all came up when we were kids, and now it's basically it's our music. And I think eventually you reach an age where it's no longer it's your creative outlet. It's what you do.
Right.
You try to put it aside, but it basically was the creative output for a generation.
Right.
So I think now we're starting to see older artists realize, like, I need this in my life. Like, this was an important part of my life. We need it. We need it. And it's good to see older rappers, not to say that in a bad way, but
right,
rappers who have aged, different perspective.
Sure.
On life. Let's talk about things that are pertinent to being a little bit older.
Right.
I mean, yeah, it was cool when we were all young and foolish. We'd listen to Ultramagnetic and Ease Back, and that was a thing. But now to hear somebody in their 50s talk about life and what it's like now and the challenges that they meet, it's totally refreshing. It's a whole new generation.
Yes.
We have to pay attention to, and my problem with rap is that there was no nostalgia to it.
Right.
It was always, if something came out in June, it was played by August. Like, oh, that you're still listening to that. Now I think it's different. With the one good thing that the internet has done is introduced a whole new generation to older music. So we're not reliant on radio stations to tell us what to listen to, or mixtapes to tell us this is the new stuff, because there was always a chase for the new thing.
Right.
Now we could go back and revisit a lot of the stuff. I do it all the time. I'll see an album and I say, hey, I didn't give this a proper listen,
Yeah.
And I'll get that album and listen to it and say, wow, they had something to say back then.
Well said on that. Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Jordan, shout out to Jordan, man. Again, much love to everybody that's rocking with us this evening.
Shout out to everybody that's rocking, that's sending
out.
questions and chiming in. We appreciate it. Thank you for the love and support.
Absolutely. Emeka, I'm going to give you, we'll give Emeka one last question.
Sure.
What was the main ingredient for Rob? Was the main ingredient, and for you guys, was the main ingredient and center of attention album produced at the same time?
No. Center of Attention, which is really, and that's the funny too, because the actual album's name was The Life I Live, was the formal name of the album. Center of Attention was one of the singles. Center of Attention was done first. Main Ingredient was done afterwards, I believe. Yeah, in that order, because Main Ingredient was the second Mecca and the Soul Brother album. I was on that album with Worldwide, and I did some writing on there as well. But
Yes, I remember.
yeah,
Because that's, you notice in the post that I posted, Rob, when I said the fly MC with the self-esteem.
yes. Yes. Thank you, bro. I saw
Paying
that.
attention.
Yes, no. When I see that, I'm like, okay, cool. Because sometimes yeah. Thank you. Yes,
Yeah,
Worldwide, one of my favorites too.
that's
Yeah.
one of my favorite tracks on that album, man. That is a great track.
Yeah, no, we enjoy it. We have fun with that one.
Yeah, so there it is, man. Emeka, you got your answer. He said the music sounded very similar. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. No, it was all done around the same production, in that same production window. And so you probably get some of that. But no, they weren't. They weren't done. It wasn't intentional. Same producer, so sometimes, like I said, there's some bleed over. But
I love it. If we got any more questions from anybody on the live, definitely let us know now, so then we can
everybody that's on the live, thank you. We have more material, new stuff coming. We're looking at possibly a new I&I album as well. So the current one, and then also an updated one as well. So we're excited about some of those things too.
Man,
Yeah.
that was, I think that was most of our thoughts. That was going to be a question that we were going to ask.
Okay.
So thank you for answering. Thank you
New
for bringing that up.
We're trying to get some. We're looking to have a tour. We have an event probably next month that I'll put some stuff up on IG. If our local fans, if they're available, they can come out and check us out. And then we're looking at some tour dates in the coming months.
Yeah, and listen, you guys got to come. If you guys have a chance to come to Chicago, man, I will.
I tell you, we came to Chicago once before, years ago, and Chicago showed us mad love. So absolutely, we'll be back, and we might have to come out there because if we hook up, we do our record. I might have to come out there and come in the studio anyway. So
that sounds good, man.
I will, and I'll be out there. We'll be out there.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Yoshi, who is on the thing, Raw Like Sushi, the Raw Like Sushi crew.
That's my brother.
Shout out to the Raw Like Sushi crew. I love that name. That's a dope name.
Yeah.
Shout out to I&I too.
Shout out to I&I,
Grap Lover.
Yes.
I love Jolo.
I love
The legendary I&I.
Yes.
Brothers, man, this has been a blessing, man. Steve, man, very nice to meet you, brother, man. And Rob, man, thank you, man. Thank you for your time. Both of you guys,
thank you for
your time. This has been amazing, man. I'm gonna definitely get our picks in, take my time, jot everything down, and then I'll you'll be able to.
Shout out to the Bay Area too. Whoever, I'd love to be out in the Bay Area.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the Bay. Yeah.
Shout out to the Bay for sure. But
Planet,
man,
who came out to the last Raw Like Sushi?
Yeah, Planet Asia. Shout.
Ooh.
Top-notch dude, man. Top-notch dude.
Diamond D. Happy birthday, Lord Finesse.
Yes. Yo, Planet Asia is another guy that he gets better with age.
He's a lethal MC, man. This guy writes. He gets it. He gets the assignment. So yes. Shout out to Planet Asia.
My brother, Minnesota Money Boss, my digging partner. He's got a new project coming out, Sidewalk Executive.
Okay.
And he's also got some sneaky pouch stuff with Mos Def coming out. He produced the new Danger. He's got some joints. So treats are on the way.
Hey, see, Steve just blessed us with an extra nugget. He slid that one in really slick. I like that. That was good. Appreciate that. Yeah, man. Again, guys, thank you, man, for blessing us. I appreciate you guys, man. This has been a fun episode. I hope you guys had a good time with Mix and Match.
Great time. Thank
you. And compile that list of record stores. I'm coming out there.
Dude, trust me. I got you guys, and I'm I'm a rideshare driver, so I got you guys at the airport, no problem. So,
Oh, okay.
I'm
There you
definitely coming
go.
out there.
oh yeah, we'll make it happen. Get some deep dish pizza.
Are there any dope hip hop spots? Like, are there any dope parties, like throwback parties? And...
Yeah, yeah. So there's a dope venue called Subterranean,
Okay.
Subtees, very legendary venue. I've freestyled there many times, but like the Beat Nuts, Keith Murray,
Mm.
Mm,
Blue from Blue and Exile.
yes.
Yeah, so like many legends have performed in that venue, and there's a couple of more definitely that I can put DM you guys so you guys.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shout out to my DJ family, Table Tyrant,
Yes.
Dulio, my whole Connecticut contingency, my New York contingency, Roll Like Sushi family.
And Rob, would you like to shout out anybody as well before we bounce out?
Shout out to Taz Money.
Taz Money,
Yeah, and Mechalicious the Dawn.
Mechalicious.
And shout out to
Woo.
the city of Mount Vernon. I love my town. Shout out to Q Quentin. We about to get in the studio and do some work. So shout out to him. Uh, shout out to my man Lucky, Pasta News brother.
Lucky.
We about to get together and do some pretty good some awesome work. I'm excited. I'm gonna keep that quiet, but shout out to
Hostile
him.
Rhymes, his MC.
That's it.
Damn. You guys got a lot of treats coming up, so let's be patient and stay tuned for that. And
Thank
again, man, I appreciate you guys, man. Have a blessed night. And Rob, of course, will stay connected with the
Yes.
collab.
Yes.
And Steve, it was a pleasure meeting you too, brother, man.
I will be in touch.
Absolutely, man. Hey, you guys have a good night, okay?
Thank you, bro. Be well.
You too, man. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Peace. All right. There it is. There it is. A Nostalgik Rob O collab is official, by the way. That's something I was gonna mention, but Rob O, it was an honor for him to add me on his mix and match picks. Him and I, produced by Dilla, whew, dream come true. So yeah, Rob O and I are officially we're doing a collab, as you heard him. So I want to appreciate I appreciate everybody that rocked on the live with us, and this was a dope episode. And what a way to come back! What a way to have a guest on. I haven't had a guest as far as a legend MC or a group. It's been a while since I've had a guest on as far as that. So what a way to bring it back and continue the momentum. So again, man, I want to thank Rob O of the legendary I, good brother, Steve, great brother, and my love. Hey, yeah, you're welcome, man. Thank you for doing the interview. Oh, anytime, man. This was a special one for me. So everything comes full circle, and I'm excited. So you heard it here first. Rob O, myself, we got something cooking. We got a track that we're gonna start working on. He already got the beat. Actually, I already sent him the beat, and I can't wait for everybody to hear it. Produced by my brother LP, who lives 5 blocks away from me. Shout out to my brother LP. And that's how we're doing it, man, in 2026. So nothing but blessings and love to everybody that joined the live. I'm gonna get off so I can start posting everything and get our picks in. Emeka, love you guys. Love everybody that's on here. And I'll see you guys soon, man. All right. This has been a great one. On behalf of Rob O, Steve, myself, the bald kid once again, SlickBlast RapCast, and we're out. Have a good evening. Stay blessed, and we'll see y'all soon. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome. And yeah, babe, I will call you soon. All right. Love you guys. Peace.